YouTube world, back at it once again. Instant Classic 8 here. As you can see from the title, it's a little bit different right now. I'm actually going to be talking about the UFC. UFC is one of my passions right now, and mixed martial arts, that should be just something I've grown to love over the past few years. And I'm going to get into that with another video, just talking about how I compare it to pro wrestling and how I got into it and everything. That's going to be later on. But right now, I just want to talk about the pay-per-view from tonight, UFC 145, Jones versus Evans. This was a fight that I've been waiting a long time for. I want to say this is like over a year in the making, you know, barring injuries and rescheduling and everything. But we finally got the fight tonight. Rashad Evans going up against Jon Jones, who was defending his light heavyweight championship tonight. Jon Jones actually ended up winning, unanimous victory all 5 rounds. I believe it was unanimous. It was really low in the bar that I was at. Very, a big victory for Jon Jones. You know, this guy, this is his, I don't know how many fights he won in a row. I know, he's definitely been impressive in the last, 4 fights that he's been in. He's finished all those. This one he didn't really finish. I wasn't too impressed with this fight. Yes, Rashad Evans was the number 2 light heavyweight in the world, but I don't know, just saying, what Jon Jones, when he beat Shogun for the title, and then, how he handled Rashad, how he handled Rampage, and, he went in there and choked out Machida. I just wasn't too impressed with this fight, but he still went in there and basically did his thing against Rashad. Rashad, held his own. He didn't get dominated like I kind of thought he would have. I was actually betting for Rashad that he was winning this fight, but, he just don't know what happened. But yeah, Jon Jones is another big win for him. He's just destroying this light heavyweight division. I don't know what's next for him. I don't know if they announced it on the pay-per-view. I would think they will go with Hendo, just because Hendo had that awesome fight with Shogun. God, that was a couple months ago. I don't think he's fought since then, but I would think they would go with Shogun. Can't really see anyone else right now that would probably take him out. But either way, Jon Jones is still the champion at the moment. As far as the other fights, Ben Rothwell had a big fight against, a big victory against Brendan Schaub, who I'm not the biggest Brendan Schaub fan in the world, so seeing him get knocked out tonight was kind of cool. But it is what it is. Mark Hominick was this number 3 for him that he's lost. I know a lot of people were impressed with him with his performance against Jose Aldo back at UFC 129, I believe it was. Everyone remember that big hematoma that he had on his head, but he actually stood with the fight. He ended up losing that fight. In his last fight, he got knocked out in like 10 seconds. This fight, he actually ended up losing the decision. One knows, we'll see what happens with him next, but losing 3 fights in a row is not, the best thing for when you're in the UFC. Maybe they'll give him the treatment like they gave Dan Hardy, but maybe give him one more chance. But it's not looking good for Mark Hominick. And let's see, the other one was Rory McDonald. Impressive, just as always. Pretty much easy work tonight. I definitely see him getting the winner. Well, after this whole GSP, Nick Diaz and Carlos Condit stuff is going away, I definitely see him getting a shot pretty soon for that title. And just the way he's been looking, he's been very impressive. So he could be a champion pretty soon. I'm pretty sure he will be a champion one day, but we shall see. But anyways, I thought the pay-per-view was, it was okay. The undercard was better than I thought it was going to be, but it still wasn't, that blow away. And the main event was just another one from Jon Jones, still a champion, still dominated the division. Let me know what you think if you saw it. Until then, I am Mr. Classic 8. Peace.